Yo, shout out to Butterdog, man. The real OGs, the first one on the stream. Um, Hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. Oh, wow. So there's going to be a... Wait until you hear this breaking, shocking news, dude. I'm shouting this out on Instagram real quick. Hold on a second. Okay. Wow. Lockdown soon. Crazy, man. Okay, hold on a sec. I know I saw that, BD. I saw that, Butterdog. You know, Butter, you're kind of like a household name on the live, say. Like everyone knows this some freak is named Butterdog. Okay, hold on a second. Emergency. Cheers, everyone. You too, Hidden History, and all of you guys. Shout out to Nix. I don't know what. Yeah, exactly. Butterdog, you were still in like high school at that time, eh? No, I'm just kidding. Probably actually though. Yeah, that was 6 years ago. I can't believe they're doing it again, man. It's freaking crazy. I'm shouting out the live on Instagram now. Welcome, everyone. I don't know if you heard, but a new fake pandemic. No, I mean, too early to say, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be fake. In Switzerland, officially, there's cases. The HANTA virus. If they start censoring the internet again, that was so annoying, man. You couldn't even talk the truth about what happened during 2020 in the years 2020 to 2022, basically. The censorship was absolutely insane. If they try that again, I'm going to be pissed off. So it's called hantavirus. It's probably like you're going to see 0 flu cases this year, but that's going to be, who knows? Hopefully it's not. I didn't think they would do another fake pandemic because of the pushback that everyone eventually woke up to, or at least many millions. And then official estimates of the whatchamacallit, head brass in freaking California are saying that there's 3 weeks left of fuel because the Strait of Hormuz is closed. So that's not me saying it. And this literally just announced, by the way, that Switzerland has cases confirmed, and that because some guy went to the Hondias cruise ship and got sick, apparently. I don't know, man. Listen, we're talking about this and a lot more that they do not want you hearing about what's coming around the corner for the Great Reset and Agenda 2030. Do you think that it's sustainable that the NASDAQ just rallied 26% in like 5 weeks? Some strange stuff is happening, dude. So listen, we are live on Rumble right now, which is free to watch, free to download, and free speech. It's at the link in my bio. There's a lot to discuss. You do not want to be caught off guard for these shocking agendas that are coming around the corner. So click the link in my bio, come to Rumble, or go comment the word Rumble on any one of my posts. Not this live, but any one of my posts, and you'll also get the link that way. We already got 40 people on Rumble. We just started it. We got to go through the what they would do with a new pandemic, and also the the fuel shortages, and what is that going to cause? Very, very strange. Butterdog said, you don't want to be caught with your pants down for this. Yeah, well said, Butterdog. Yeah, they are doubling down. It's strange, man. It's 100%. It's wild. So come to Rumble, guys. It's on the link in my bio. Shout out to Danny, who said there's lots of great discussion there. Thanks, Danny. We do guys, I would tell you all on here, but I've been in trouble on here for talking about fluoride, and we're talking about a lot more than just fluoride on my Rumble live stream. Okay, so I hope to see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. Click the link in my bio and come now. Again, also, the reason we're on Rumble, just to be clear, is that there's no censorship there at all. Total free speech, and there's also a bunch of documentaries on Rumble that you cannot get on YouTube that are totally banned on YouTube. Okay, so I hope to see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. Okay, boom, bang, bing. Wow, Pandemic 2.0. I could have sworn that I thought that they wouldn't do another fake pandemic, man. Yo, Swing, what do you think about this damn thing, man? Strange, eh? Yo, Swing, really, dude? Swing, I think we took the same trade, bro. That's wild. I'm out now, though. Dude, Swing, good analysis today, bro. Butterdog pulled out the markers today. Shout out to Butterdog. Trying to think what he means by that, but that is cool regardless. So by the way, isn't it interesting that the red hot chili peppers, they do say space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Like, that is kind of a crazy thing to say, isn't it? Because I'm sure we went to the moon. Anyway, just letting a few more people get on here. This is freaking wild, dude. HANTA virus. What's the symptoms going to be? You drop dead, basically. You walk around. Like, remember the videos of China, people just falling in the streets, and then it never happened? Kevin said, I heard the last oil tanker arrived in the U.S. today. No more on the way. Kevin, shut up, dude. Are you serious? Let me type this in. If Kevin's right, then this is actually about to get real, bro. Last oil tanker. Is there a news? Oh, God. Dude. He's literally correct. The new Corolla is the name of the ship. Just arrived at the port of Long Beach, delivering the final shipment of Middle East oil to California before the close of the Strait of Hormuz. Are you shitting me, bro? This is about to be a very, very strange situation. I know, Herbert, you'd think so. Actually, Herbert, I got to reply to you first. He said he got his minerals and 7 Wonders yesterday. First dose added to his mail stack. Shout out to Herb, man. I'm freaking stoked for you. Absolutely amazing. You're on the tip of the iceberg of the new chapter of your life, the new page in a book, man, that you're about to be turning the pages of, decalcifying your pineal gland. I'm freaking stoked for you, Herb. Guys, Herbert, by the way, is a professional, freaking accredited, licensed, and insured aircraft mechanic. If you guys have an airplane, he's your freaking guy. He does mobile stuff too. Like, he'll fly to you to fix your plane. Yeah, not good, Kevin. Like, I try to keep it lighthearted over here, but guys, like, what happens exactly if there is a total shitstorm with the energy supply, or rather fuel? Fuck. And another thing too is that I have like old snowmobiles, right? They don't like new gas. They're okay, but they don't like new gas because the ethanol that's in there wears them down prematurely and whatnot. So you'd think if you just have an old thing that runs on gas, you'll be fine. You don't need all the AI shit. But I can tell you this. Didn't someone just say that New York or someplace just said and made an announcement that there's a new law that you have to, if you want to drive a vintage vehicle, or what do they call, like an antique, like if it's older than 50 years old or something, you can only drive it to and from either a museum or your house or a car show. You cannot like drive it regularly. They will ban, I'm just saying, if their satanic plan continues to flourish, in the end, it will be like, oh, and some guy said you could just disable all the safety features and turn the camera off. It would be like illegal to do that. They would make, obviously they're not going to make a multi-billion-dollar plan. Get everyone into smart cars, into cars with AI facial recognition cameras that monitor your face, and you know, it only drives if it sees both your eyeballs and you're not drunk. Obviously, they're not going to implement all that and then be like, oh shit, the one loophole is that if you get an engineer or a technician rather to turn all that shit off, then they can still drive the car. Like, there's going to be something to where if you disable it, you disable the car. Like, they're not going to leave that, you know, back door to it kind of open. You know what I mean? So it's shocking, dude. Shane, does the Irish moss change? Yes, the Irish moss does change color naturally, far north fam, due to seasonal changes, temperature, sunlight, etc. I imagine Nova Scotia was a bit shady the last few months, like half the winter, you know. But yes, it does change color, whatchamacallit. So does the 7 Wonders sometimes too, based on the mushrooms. It's a naturally occurring thing, right? So hold on a second, guys. Before we get into, I should mention, I know Natasha, but do not fear. Fear not. Natasha, do not fear. Fear is a vibration lowering emotion. It says, do not fear or fear not or do not be afraid 365 times in the Bible. So you should literally not be scared any single day of the year, which is interesting that it's in there that many times. Yeah, that's true, Swing. That is true. But it's funny because Tesla, then Elon Musk, everyone thought he was like, they called him a Nazi and everything. And then you have these liberals driving Tesla's cars that they then think that Elon is evil. And then, you know, I think he's a plant. But anyway, okay, hold on a second. Before we get into, if it's just a rental, Danny, that's okay to drive a Tesla. But otherwise, if you were a guy, it would be frying your sperm. So you don't want to drive it too much. And I don't imagine it's good for your eggs, but just try not to drive it too much. And it's just a rental, so that's okay. So listen, guys, before we get into the shocking stuff, I know we've already covered like 10 things. I still got to talk to you about ticks and all this other crazy shit. I got to mention first, there was a post that just came out. Every single main fast food chain in the United States has exceptionally high amounts of glyphosate in the food. They just did a meta test, like 100 restaurants, McDonald's, every major one, and they all have glyphosate. It is all poison. What are the odds? Every single of the most popular food places to go eat in the United States and Canada too happen to contain literal toxic poison. Like, do we think that's like a whoopsie daisy thing? Or are we waking up to the fact that clearly there's a plan to weaken and control you and pesticide you and put you in a lowered state, right? So before we started this live, I got a message from Chalk. You guys have seen me talk about Chalk before. They said we're giving away $160 worth of freebies to 2 lucky people on today's live. It is first come, first serve. So I got to put the link in the chat first. So you can click that and then you go to the website. Chalk is based in Texas. They ship out of Georgia. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So it is a legit company. I just put the link in the chat. Make sure you click that ASAP. So they're giving away, of the $160 worth of freebies, they're giving away a $100 bag of the Chalk Lit Powder, which is organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which stimulates stem cell production. It increases your gut microbiome. It's believed to decalcify the pineal gland. It's a freaking superfood. You will love it. It also, some of the benefits of cacao include boosting oxytocin production, which is the love and bonding hormone, and it's really good for your hormones in general. The other superfood they're giving away are the chalk minerals, which are extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah. And from our research yesterday on the live, humic shale, or humic acid rather, which is the main bioactive compound that has all these minerals, is one of the most powerful heavy metal detoxifier in the natural world. So if you're taking the chalk minerals, you are detoxing heavy metals, which we know we're being sprayed with every single day. So the way the deal works, this is actually pretty freaking shocking. $60 bottle of free minerals and $100 bag of free lit. They're doing 2 of those, so $160 to 2 lucky people. The number one superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the hot water purified shilajit. So this is a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It's clinically studied. It's heavy metal tested and hot water purified. That's a big thing because unfortunately, most shilajit on the internet today is the tar resin, which has 20 to 30% water in it, significantly diluted. Somehow they get away with calling it a concentrate. It massively increases the production of new brain cells. Our shilajit does. The conventional stuff you want to stay away from. And that's also, according to the National Journal of Ayurvedic Medicine, actually, Ayurvedic medicine, they do say, do not consume the tar resin shilajit. We got way more potent shilajit at Chalk, and it's clinically studied to back that up as well. So this is the way the deal works to get the free $160 worth of freebies. The first 2 people to put a male or female vitality, and there's a ton of people on the site right now, by the way. The first 2 people to put a male or female vitality stack in their cart, which are the 2 most potent combinations of superfoods for men and women, which both have shilajit in it, and both also have ashwagandha in it, which is the king of herbs in India. It's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It massively increases neurological function. It boosts your gut microbiome, and it increases melatonin, so you get 1,000% better sleep while you're taking it. Literally, that's one of the main reviews people give, is that they get a way better sleep on it. And that's important because we know that Wi-Fi, I'm just trying to get the camera to focus. Wi-Fi disrupts melatonin production, by the way. Wi-Fi literally disrupts melatonin, and we're all surrounded by Wi-Fi all the effing time. So that is gimping people's sleep. So if you're taking ashwagandha, you get 1,000 times better sleep. First 2 people to put a male or female vitality stack in their cart and apply the discount code 44LIFE that I put in the chat. That's 44LIFE. That unlocks a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically you're going to get the $100 bag of chalk lit powder and the $60 bottle of the chalk minerals if you're one of the first 2 people. So it is first come, first serve. There's a bunch of people on the site right now. The third superfood in the male vitality stack is the Tongkat 100, which is wild-crafted Tongkat Ali from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. It boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days, plus sperm count, sperm motility, muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. So it is extremely potent. You will love the freaking Tongkat. Every single guy needs to be taking Tongkat today, guys. Average 50% reduction in testosterone in the last 50 years. If you are a man today, unless you are literally in the Himalayan mountains drinking yak milk out of the yak's teat as we speak, and you are, even though they do spray chemtrails there too, so there's that. But unless you are on, even if you are on a 100% organic diet, dude, we have lower testosterone today. It's a fact. Even if you feel like a Giga Chat, which I'm sure many of you, most of you guys are, like, you got to be if you're paying attention like this. You're on Rumble, like clearly you know what's going on. So you may have on average higher testosterone levels, but across the board, they're low. And it's because of BPA, phthalates, microplastics, pesticides, heavy metals, all the shit they're throwing at us. This is a war between good and evil, Satan versus God, and obviously God wins in the end. But in the meantime, they are trying to pollute us and lower our states of consciousness to make us easier to control. So that's why I take the Tongkat Ali. And also, in the female vitality stack, the third superfood in there is the wild crafted Irish moss. The reason I specify and emphasize that it is wild crafted, the vast majority. So Irish moss is a complete superfood. It's in beauty. It's one of the most popular things for beauty, skincare, health, eyebrows, freaking hair, skin, and nails. Eyebrows. Yeah, it does help your eyebrows actually. But no, it's super detoxing too. It has the full matrix of minerals that binds to heavy metals and excretes it out of the body. It boosts your gut microbiome. It also, interestingly, nutrient transportation and nutrient absorption. You get more nutrients from the food you're eating now if you're taking Irish moss with it, because all those minerals, every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting, you can take all the vitamins in the world, but unless you were getting the minerals, you can't even utilize those vitamins. So if you're getting the chalk Irish moss into you, it's wild crafted, no microplastics like conventional Irish moss, and it is freaking amazing for you. That's the third one in the female stack. So the first two people to get a male or female vitality stack with that discount code 44life on the subscription, you got to make sure you're putting the subscription in your cart, not the one-time order. You get a boom, bang, bing, freaking $160 worth of freebies. Congratulations to Danny, who just ordered the female vitality stack. Danny, that was like 2 seconds. You must have had your finger on the freaking trigger there. Danny just got the female stack, which means there's one slot left for the $160 worth of freebies. Congratulations to Danny, who has had chalk in the past. I know she is a chalk enjoyer. I'm so stoked for her, and also because she's getting the smoking freaking discount in addition to the freebies. Congratulations to Danny, who lives in California. I know California is so beautiful. It's apparently one of the most beautiful places in the freaking whole wide world. And I do love California for that reason. And also California does have, even though it has some quite interesting policies, you also have the freaking Giga Chad Californian spirit, which is a freedom-oriented spirit. It is hard to tell Californians what to do, especially the ones who are, like the founding stock, the descendants of the real, but what I mean by that is that that's why I love California. But also the shocking thing is that that's why they're pushing so much strange stuff over there, because they're trying to manipulate and mind control one of the strongest. I mean, California is bigger than most countries. Its economy is larger than most countries, and they have a spirit of freedom in them, and that's why I love them. But also, I feel like it's a bit of the hornet's nest. Holy shit, California! You guys live there? That's incredible. Boom, bang, bing. Yeah, American 997. I think that polygamy is a little bit. I think that that's a bit. I don't know, man. That's not. I don't really think that's the vibe. But I know the divorce rates are too high, and that's because, not to mention the crazy chemical agendas. Also, every single major romantic movie in the last 20 years literally involves cheating. It's all about cheating. It's freaking crazy, man. All of them. It's all about cheating. Think of the Titanic. This girl's married. She shags this homeless guy on a freaking boat, and she's thinking about him on her dying freaking deathbed, and she throws her ring into the ocean instead of giving it to her grandkids. I mean, what the fuck? It's actually satanic, dude, to be honest. So hold on a second. There's a bunch of people on the site. Congratulations to Danny, who just got the Shilajit, the Ashwagandha, and the wild crafted Irish moss. That is freaking amazing, Danny. She got the female vitality stack at chalk.com. She used the right coupon code, which is 44life. That's 44LIFE. And so she unlocked the discount to get $160 worth of freebies, which means the next person to get a male or female stack is basically the last person to get $160 worth of freebies included in their order automatically. Congratulations to who just got the Shilajit and the Tomcat. So remember, Shilajit, it's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It's believed to decalcify the pineal gland. It binds to heavy metals and free radicals and excretes them out of the body. Also, it's considered, they call it the destroyer of weakness because it also is massively beneficial for your gut microbiome and your brain cells. It literally makes your brain produce new brain cells through a process called neurogenesis. Neuro is neuron, genesis is generate. It generates new neurons. That's how you get way sharper memory, concentration, and focus when you're taking it. And again, that's in both the male and female vitality stack. So you do want to take the stacks to get the full freaking superfood benefits you can get. And then, of course, boom, bang, bing. But make sure, hold on a second. If someone just tried to place their order, stand by and listen to me. Make sure you're putting the subscription into your cart. Let me explain. To get the freebies, you got to subscribe. When you subscribe, you can cancel or modify it anytime. You can cancel or modify it by text, email, call, freaking fax. You can cancel it. It's not like you're locked into some contract. But to get the discount code, that works on the subscription, not the one-time order. And also, whatchamacallit, the clinically, keep in mind, you can cancel it or modify it at any time, but the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. By the way, whoever almost just tried to spend $194 on the one-time order, what I suggest to you to get the maximum bang for your buck, if you were willing to go and try to process that, get 2 stacks, a male and female stack for your significant other or your family member, etc., and we will give you even more freebies. This is a limited time. Like Chalk told me basically on this live, because we're about to have the great reset and shit's going a little bit crazy, let's give back, let's get people detox, let's get people boosted. and decalcify as many pineal glands as we can. Just like how Satan's trying to bring as many people to hell with him as he can before he loses the war between good and evil, we are trying to get as many people decalcified before the Great Reset and all this crazy shit coming around the corner, because otherwise many people will be discombobulated. How many words per minute do you think I can say? Like, I am a fast talker, man. But anyway, so whoever just ordered or tried to, get 2 stacks instead. Get the male or female stack and boom, bang, bang. Get both the male and female stack for your significant other. We're going to hook you up with more freebies, but just make sure you use the discount code 44LIFE, 44LIFE, to get the lifetime 44% off discount. Exactly, excessive. He said sound, mind, and body sound. Exactly, dude. So this guy's paying attention. And that's the first time I think he's commented too. Cheers, everyone, to the spring water. Yes, exactly. I do kind of want to see one day, maybe an electric car. How fast it can accelerate apparently is impressive, but that's about it. I don't want to fry my sack when I'm sitting in there, man. Sitting on a battery bank is freaking crazy. Has a Tesla Plaid. It's a badass ride, but yeah, exactly. That's a big butt there. Swing 100%. So hold on a second. I didn't even tell you guys this. We were looking at this yesterday. So Google's AI. We know that AI is whack and it's literally satanic, but I typed in benefits of Mucuna, right? And Mucuna is what's in the Chalk Daily, which is in the male vitality stack. It's the #1 supplement for men. Mucuna alone, listen to these benefits, because this is in addition to, so there's Shilajit, Mucuna, Tribulus, Safed Muesli, and cacao extract in the Chalk Daily. So one of those is the Mucuna. Listen to these freaking benefits. It's a tropical legume widely used in Ayurvedic tradition for men's health. Its primary active ingredient is L-Dopa, a direct precursor to dopamine. For men, Mucuna is primarily utilized to boost fertility, increase testosterone, enhance libido, and improve cognitive function and mood. That's just the Chalk Daily, dude. Are you a freaking nut job? That's just the Mucuna that's in there. So hold on a second. Higher sperm count and motility. Clinical studies suggest that Mucuna can significantly improve sperm quality by boosting sperm count, motility, which is the movement, and overall volume in men. Reduces oxidative stress. The antioxidant properties of the bean protect sperm cells from oxidative damage, which is a common cause of basically your swimmers not really swimming too well. Supplementation with Mucuna has been linked to increased testosterone production. By triggering the release of dopamine and other hormones, it helps support the hypothalamus pituitary gonadal axis. Did you know this? Which regulates testosterone. So did you know that testosterone is testicular hormone? I didn't know. I knew testosterone had to do with the testicles, but I mean, like, that is pretty cool, isn't it? So if you keep your phone in your pocket all day and you're sitting in your electric car and you're drinking fluoride and eating GMOs, of course, sperm count, what's it supposed to do? You think it's going to go up from that? Of course not. This is part of the depopulation agenda. And that's why we're talking about superfoods, man. We're not letting them win in their little strange agendas of making everyone infertile and making the new future generations of children be grown and not born. You know, that's a plan, right? Test tube babies. I'm sorry, but that's part of the agenda to mass infertility is, okay, we can grow them. You know, in Netherlands, in fucking Denmark now, they're male to male embryos making babies. Two males donate DNA and it makes a baby. Did you fucking hear about that, dude? Anyways, I know, it's shocking. Now, ashwagandha, which is in the male and female stack. Again, we got 1 slot left to get the $160 worth of freebies included in your order. Make sure you use the correct discount code, 44LIFE. That's 44LIFE. Shut up, swing. So ashwagandha, listen to this. As an adaptogen, it helps the body manage stress, lowers serum cortisol levels, and supports healthy, let's just say, mood, okay? Danny, you're joking. I know you're joking. Okay. No, sorry. She asked a good question. I was going to get an electric car. Is that a bad idea? What if we do run out of gas? Well, if you run out of gas, you're not getting your electric car charged because those things run on freaking diesel, the generators that charge the charging stations anyway. I would never get an electric car just because it's kind of, the EMFs from it, the electromagnetic frequencies, it's like sitting inside of a Wi-Fi router basically, or like a smart meter. It's super EMFs. You know what you should do, Danny? Fuck a new electric car. Are you nuts? Go and get like a 1995 Toyota Camry. Doesn't Selena drive something like that? Selena's on the live right now. Shout out to Selena. She drives like this old beater that will just drive forever. And yeah, don't go get a new car. Now listen, male fertility. So ashwagandha, again, it's in the male and female stack. And keep in mind, Shilajit is a potentiator, so it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. So by you taking the male or female vitality stack, you're getting even more benefits. Like they did the ashwagandha clinical studies just by taking ashwagandha. If you did studies on what happens if you take Shilajit and ashwagandha, it's more than just combining the benefits. It's like, what's the word where it's like the potential is more than just double. You know what I mean? So it's freaking amazing. Again, in the male and female stack. Horses will be illegal soon, Sonny. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, they're already doing all types of stuff with strange animals. Like they're saying that all types of strange stuff with animals, rather, which is that microchipping cows. What if there's a horse outbreak of a disease and then they have to, you know what I mean? Like that's what they did with chickens. Everyone's supposed to put their chickens indoors or get them all vaxxed or whatever in the UK. And they were going door to door, making sure you didn't have any outdoor chickens. Like it's shocking, man. Get a 6.0 Power Stroke, smoke all the protesters. Yeah, dude, that is hilarious to watch those videos, to be honest. My truck's tuned, though, so I don't really roll coal, just so I don't get pinched because the emissions and everything, but because I don't have them. Cognitive function. Research suggests potential improvements in memory, focus, and cognitive function with just ashwagandha. And we know that Shilajit also massive, like actually literally is clinically studied to increase cognition and memory and concentration and focus. So again, $160 worth of freebies. The next person to get a male or female stack with the discount code 44LIFE. That's 44LIFE. And when you place that order, you're getting the $100 bag of the organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which literally is one of the top 3 superfoods to decalcify the pineal gland. It also massively boosts your gut microbiome. And it also is believed to, well, it is clinically studied actually, to stimulate stem cell production, which repairs damaged tissues and damaged cells. So it's rejuvenating and restorative. You think of cacao and chocolate as like a treat, like have a treat, like it's not too healthy, have some chocolates. If you're getting healthy cacao into you, it's the best freaking thing in the whole wide world. By the way, this also has organic Ceylon cinnamon, organic maple sugar crystals, organic camu and lucuma in it, which is super high in vitamin C. They're superfoods. You're going to love the lit, man. And then also you get the $60 bottle of the chalk minerals, which is from a humic shale deposit in Utah, where they literally are trying to put in a data center right now. Dude, shout out to Hunter's dad. Where did I see that name? Hunter's dad. Have you commented on my Instagram before? I swear I've seen Hunter's dad before. Dude, we literally, the reason we're talking about chalk right now is because chalk, for some reason, before this live, said we're going to give away hundreds of dollars worth of free stuff to people on the live. So I'm freaking hyped about it. There's a ton of people on the site right now who are about to decalcify their pineal glands if they hurry up and place their order before the last slot is given up to get the $160 worth of freebies. Can I get 2 bags of lit since I never got my... Yes, of course. Yes, Danny, I'll tell them to do that. Thank you for... Look at Danny. See, she rolls with the punches, man. We accidentally forgot to give her a lit. Boom, she's getting 2. Shout out to Danny. Also, shout out to Isaiah, who's commenting to Far North End. Chickens eat ticks, but I wonder about those ticks and when we eat the chickens and their eggs. Shiza, that's true, Far North End. This is what I would do. Apparently, it's not called a quail. It's called... there's some other damn bird, domesticated bird you can get, that eats, like, can eat up to 5,000 or 2,000 ticks in a day, which is freaking shocking. So it's called something else. Someone remind me what that damn animal is. It looks like it doesn't really look like a chicken. It looks like a strange bird. Not a pheasant. What the heck is it? Anyway, think about what bird yeah, guinea. There it is. A guinea fowl. That damn bird will eat 2,000 ticks in a day, and you don't eat its eggs. So just let it run around. It gets free food from you, and it gets to eat all the ticks. But have you guys seen any ticks this year? Because I haven't yet. And I literally pray I don't, because I don't like ticks. And I'm not scared of bugs. I pick up big spiders all the time. Like I pick up worms off the freaking sidewalk after it rains and throw them in the soil. But ticks are just, if it's a bioweapon and it's a satanic plan, I don't really want much to do with it. Same thing, I'm already pissed off about GMO mosquitoes. I don't like the GMO mosquito thing they're doing to Florida. And they've already figured out, how can we vaccinate people through bugs? Some of the biological testing shit that they've been doing with ticks is freaking far out, dude. It's like in a movie. Science fiction level. Okay, hold on a second. There's still, I want to double check. There's a lot more people on the site right now than we have freebies to give away. So if you're on the fence, you never tried chalk before, you're about to decalcify your pineal gland, you're about to massively detox heavy metals and pesticides and boost your gut microbiome. For guys, you're about to get an 87% boost in free testosterone in 21 days, which is from the Tonkat Ali. Whoever is trying to get, so if you're listening to me right now on the live and you're on the website and you're the one who just tried to place your order, listen, do not, you want to get the subscription, not the one-time order. Do not get the one-time order, because then you don't get the freebies and you can't use the discount code. The discount code only works on the subscriptions. So whoever just tried to get the $194 worth of one-time order, change that to a male and female Vitality Stack subscription. Apply the discount code 44LIFE. It's going to be way less than that, and you get $160 worth of freebies. So shout out to the guy who is trying to get a whole bunch of stuff. He's just figuring out how the code works. You just want to make sure you apply that code properly to the subscription. And by the way, that's the best way to help also with the fact that the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. But with that being said, you can modify or cancel your subscription at any time. Shout out to Danny. So the other thing that's shocking, Hunter's dad, is that how's Hunter, man? I guess I got to ask at that point. So here's the crazy thing. They've already tried to ban Tongkat Ali. Technically, Tongkat is banned in Europe, in the European Union. It's classified as a novel food. Even though Monster Energy Drink and Red Bull like kills 100 people per year in Europe, they don't ban that, but they're banning a natural root of a plant that grows in Malaysia that boosts testosterone. And they also, at the same time in Europe, have ads coming out saying like, oh, why people shouldn't, like the fitness influencers are causing like this unfortunate effect in young men in the UK. What the Sam Dam is going on, dude? Yo, Herbert, how do you like the Chad mode, dude? I know it's got a lovely smell, lovely taste. How do you like the Chad mode, Herb? Shout out to Herb, man. I think you're going to freaking love it. And especially, I'll tell you this. I didn't drink it for the last little bit because we ran low on it at Chalk. But when I drank it every day for like 6 months, the whites of my eyes literally got whiter. So that's got to be from the detoxification effects of the blue spirulina. But I still shouldn't talk much about Chad mode on the live right now because whatchamacallit, we don't have much left. Shout out to Danny, by the way. Danny, I'm so excited for you to get your stack. So guys, the other thing that's shocking, by the way, so my point is though, is that they're banning Tongkat over there. The plan is to ban it. I mean, put it this way. If it went digital ID, digital currency, fucking CBDC and all that, do you think they would let you buy Shilajit with like a central bank digital currency? Because the plan would be that every single item that's purchasable would have to be like tokenized and on some blockchain. This is the plan. They have to have everything inventoried and controlled. I don't know that they would let you get Shilajit with a central bank digital currency. I think it would be unapplicable. I don't know that they'd let us. And the reason why is because we know Codex Alimentarius, which is Latin for food control, and it's the plan to control the food supply, and they're already in the midst of it right now. So Herbert, yeah, the lemon flavor, I know, I don't really taste the cherry or the maple either, but the reason they didn't make it too sweet is because obviously you can't make it less sweet. But to be honest, I have sweetened my Chad mode before, and I like it the OG. Maybe it's an acquired taste. Some people love it, the taste out the door. Some people, it takes getting used to. For me, I love it. I have raw Chad mode all the time without any sweetening or anything added to it. But either it's going to grow on you, or you'll find some people like to add the Chad mode to orange juice. But again, I like it just straight. And the way I drink it, like there's a few different ways. You could take a shot of Chad mode or like a scoop of Chad mode in like a couple ounces of water and slug that back. But I like to put like 2 or 3 scoops in a full, like a liter mason jar and drink that for like hours. That's how I like it. But the more you get into you quicker, the more you feel the niacin flush, which is going to be the tingles all over your body. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. We're about to shut up the live on Instagram again. There's a bunch of people on the site. We basically have 1 slot left. And Chalk just said, whoever orders anything in the next 10 minutes is getting something for free in their order. You could pick your freebie. They literally just announced if you place your order at chalk.com in the next 10 minutes, they told me to put a countdown timer on. You can pick your freebie. But otherwise, if you were to just get a male or female vitality stack or both, you're getting $160 worth of freebies. But if you get the double stack, they're probably going to throw in, they will throw in an extra bottle of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk, which has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it, which is also believed to decalcify the pineal gland and massively increase brain function and hormone optimization. That's the 7 Wonders. You get that free in addition to the free lit and the free minerals if you're the next person to get a male and female stack. But if you just get a male or female stack, a singular, you're getting $160 worth of freebies. But guys, there's 9.5 minutes left. There's a bunch of people on the site still. Place your orders ASAP with the discount code 44life. Do not pay full price. Make sure it's on the subscription, and you will be hooked up with freebies and decalcifying your pineal gland before you even know what's coming around the freaking corner, man. Yes, Sonny, soon I think Chalk is going to make more Chad mode. I got to find out an update on that, actually. Guineas are loud, but so cool. They work together at going through a field and eliminating any snakes and ticks. Really? But how do they eliminate the snakes? Do they eat the snakes? Because I like snakes. So I don't want them to eat any damn snakes. Dogs making Yeah, shout out to Swing, dude. That's hilarious about that bumper sticker you're talking about. So, anyways, isn't it shocking though that all this stuff is happening at the same time? This is for me. This is what one of the things that woke me up and made me realize anything's possible that they could be up to. Right? It's literally as simple as this. And Swing, listen to this, man. Is it not this simple? Um, right now, with all the evidence that fluoride is toxic, it's neurotoxic, it calcifies your pineal gland, it's horrible. With all that going on, they are still, with all that known, they are still adding a neurotoxic chemical to the drinking water of hundreds of millions of people. So where do you go from there? Hello, they're trying to, I mean, it's mass non-consensual medication of the population. So what's too far out that they would then do some stuff with the other food supply, with the GMOs, with the this, to that? It's freaking shocking, man. So again, that's why I think it's more important than ever to be of sound mind and sound body. You guys got 7.5 minutes left. The discount code is 44life. The website's chalk.com, CHOQ.com. I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram right now. So there's going to be a ton more people on here. We will end up giving away $160 worth of freebies, if not to whoever's on the site right now, to the bunch of more people who are about to be on the live. So if you're on the fence, get your order placed ASAP. Keep in mind too, again, that ashwagandha, most ashwagandha is farmed in whatchamacallit, in China. So it's full of who knows what. It's the Shanghai surprise. And get this, Chalk went full-blown certified organic ashwagandha that has 43 clinical studies. That's what you're getting with the Chalk ashwagandha. If you type in benefits of ashwagandha, I can't imagine you reading that and not wanting to obtain those benefits for literally less than, what is it, $2 or something a day if you were to get the male or female stack. Embry said, Shane, we need to chat. I have been on the female stack for 3 to 4 weeks now, and this is the first true restoration I have felt since almost perishing from C. diff 2 years ago. C. diff. What would C. diff be? But that's crazy. Embry, look, I'm not surprised because the clinically studied benefits, the benefits are clinically studied. It's not like a mystery if you're going to receive benefits if you're taking the Shilajit. I'm thrilled to hear a real-time, shocking freaking review from you, Embry. That is beautiful. But I'm not surprised. But guys, read her freaking reviews. She's not some paid agitator here, like a agent provocateur. She is a real person who actually does have a homestead, and she's experiencing massive benefits from her female stack. If someone on the website right now is looking at the female stack, which apparently there is, get your order placed ASAP. You're getting a massive discount, and you're getting $160 worth of freaking freebies, which I am literally shocked to even discuss, man, like that they're doing that. So hold on a second. I'm shouting out the live on Instagram right now, guys. If you're on the fence, quickly get your orders placed ASAP. Urgent. California has 3 weeks of gas left per analysts. Make sure that stack is the subscription to whoever's got the stack in their cart right now. Do not pay full. Do not get the one-time order. You got to get the subscription. And again, you can cancel or modify it at any time. Okay. California has 3 weeks left of gas. So yeah, I don't know if you were Danny, who's in California right now. 3 weeks left of gas. 3 or 4 weeks is what the head brass is saying now. What would happen when California runs out of gas? Well, I know what happens when it's Black Friday and TVs are on sale. I don't know what would happen in California if it ran out of gas, but I know how generally the public acts when there is a, I'm just wondering, So apparently this is fully confirmed. You guys can Google this, by the way. The last boat just arrived in the port, one of California's ports, from the Strait of Hormuz since this thing was freaking closed. The last boat came. No more are on their way through the Strait of Hormuz. This is very strange. This could be a little bit of a wild ride here coming around the corner. So listen, this is part of a plan, though. It's not a coincidence. It's not an accident. It's not a coaccident, boom, bang, bing. This is part of the Great Reset. They told you that they want to, they fully said that they want to have a Great Reset. So are we shocked that things like this is lining up for a potential of a Great Reset? By the way, the last time gas prices were this high was before the 2008 crisis, financial crisis. Nico, I don't know how much fluoride you drink, dude, but it must be a whole bunch. And I noticed that you have like a celebrity as your profile picture too. I mean, what's going on, man? Are we good or what's up? Anyway, so listen, we're discussing this and a whole lot more shocking breaking news on my Rumble live stream channel right now. That is who that is, Planet Child. Shout out to Planet Child. I know. What happened to the oil from Venezuela? I know. Apparently, it's not being used. Moments with Rob says, any fearmonger you have these past 2 years never happened. Are you going to say that for the Lebanese people who have been bombed to shit? Are you going to tell them nothing's ever happened? Are you going to say that to the farmers in California whose water are getting turned off right now? PG&E is shutting their water down. Are you going to say that to someone who their vehicle shuts off on the highway because they haven't updated their app when the AI shit's coming around the corner? I mean, dude, please quit drinking fluoride, bro. We got shit to talk about. You can be the nothing ever happens guy, but don't be that guy when the Great Reset happens, bro. So listen, we are live on Rumble right now, which is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. Click the link in my bio and come to Rumble now, because we're talking about stuff we cannot fully mention on Rumble, or sorry, on Instagram rather. Because I've gotten strikes on Instagram before for literally talking about fluoride, and we're talking about a lot more shocking things on my Rumble channel. So click the link in my bio, come on over to Rumble. Well, Tom, I mean, if you say that to like the young innocent children of Lebanon, like, would you really look them in the eyes and say like, you got, I mean, you know what I mean? Also HANTA virus is in the Netherlands and in Switzerland right now. So they're about to say something shocking is coming around the corner. Another, lockdown. We'll see. Okay. We'll see you guys on Rumble. Click the link in my bio. Come on over ASAP. We're doing a deep dive. Much love. Shout out to Anarchy too. He's paying attention. Look, he says agents in the chat. I don't know the agents, but I mean, Agent Smith. A lot of people are unknowingly Agent Smiths. Like they're basically, like at least sheep need to be herded by a sheep dog. Whereas sheep humans literally herd themselves. You know what I mean? It's true, dude. So, okay, guys, come to Rumble. I love you all. Get on Rumble right now. It's at the link in my bio. Shout out to Luke, Kathleen, love Kathleen too. Like, look, she's paying attention too. Her last name's Marvarine. Like, that's got to be Dutch or something. Trippy Hippie, no, I've never even heard of HANTA virus. Anyway, okay, I see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. Dumbass. Not her, that guy. I'll pray for him, actually. You know, the thing is that any dumbass on Instagram who's trying to chirp me, it's like, dude, I love you, and we're in the same club, which is the non-club of the Illuminati. So we are on the same team, even if there is micro differences. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. Guys, there is a bunch of people on the site right now, by the way. Whoever is on the site, this is about to go brazy, dude. Hold on a second. Let me double check. Letting new people get on here. Calibrating my systems. Booting up my systems. Shout out to Sunny. Why do I have a globe on my desk? Good question, dude. Good question. I don't know why I have a globe back there. It's just a joke, really. It's like I could have like props in the background. You guys would be shocked, man. I could have all kinds of crazy props. Hold on a second. Yeah, so apparently there's now confirmed, by the way, fully confirmed that so basically, there's some boat you guys have seen, and it landed in Switzerland, or some guy got off the boat somewhere, and now he's in Switzerland, and he has a confirmed case of this new virus, which I'm not freaked out about at all, but I think they're probably going to try another lockdown or something, which I was shocked to hear that, because I kind of thought they used up that card, but they obviously have many other cards up their sleeves, because the shocking thing is, Robin Peace, I see the message you just sent. Yes, I see that message, but if you mean on Instagram, I can look on Instagram after the live 100%. So listen, hold on a sec, let me see. Um, breaking news: lockdown's imminent. Basically, is what most people are thinking. Now, what if this is at the same time that there's a like? What if they try to throw the kitchen sink at us, man? Where it's energy lockdowns because of the oil crisis, then actual health lockdowns because of a new virus. Because you know what though, even though a million people woke up during COVID, um, there's still a million sheep who probably are still wearing masks right now. So I guess they would be able to pull another fake pandemic and people would buy it. I guess they could actually. Um, so we need to keep waking people up. And where do you start with that? I don't know, man. I started at fluoride. I started at GMOs. I started at chemtrails. I mean, we know they're being sprayed 100%. We got whistleblowers. We got heavy metal tests. We got lab tests. We got geoengineeringwatch.org, which Dane Wigington runs, which is literally the biggest, if you talk to someone in your family and you tell them about fucking chemtrails and they tell you it's a conspiracy, you need to send them to geoengineeringwatch.org and literally tape their cell phone to their forehead and play the videos so they have to watch them. Literally tie them down and make them watch them so that they can wake up to this shocking, nefarious plan and stop pretending that it doesn't freaking exist. Because I want more blue sky days. I want less gray chemical haze days. Is that such a crazy thought? I want the soil supply of the globe to increase in health. What the heck is so crazy about that? We got all kinds of regulatory agencies who are allowing billions of pounds of glyphosate and pesticides and chemicals being sprayed into our soil. Our soil is supposed to be the foundation. It literally and figuratively is the foundation of life. The only reason we exist right now basically is because of a 6-inch layer of topsoil. Really. And that topsoil is being disrespected, not just from chemicals or pesticides and herbicides, but also synthetic fertilizers, which, by the way, there's a lot less fertilizers getting sent around the world right now, which is going to affect the food supply 100%. So listen, keep waking everyone up. It's going to be a wild ride, man. Let me say that. Buckle up. They even have a plan that to even use the internet, you're going to need to have it linked to your digital ID. So that means there'd be no more anonymous comments, just like in China. You can't use an app in China and not be linked up to the grid. They know exactly who the hell you are. And they even record your keystrokes, even if you don't send the message, but you type it. That is recorded. That's what these data centers are for, dude, to record all this shit. But look, I'm not, if just so you know, I have zero fear for any of this stuff coming around the corner. It's a little bit like, but it's part of the process of human ascension, man. Every time they pull an agenda, a million more people wake up. More agendas, more people waking up. And you know what? In the end, we win, so it's all good. But it is going to get a little bit weird. Now, before I started this live on the topic of GMOs and pesticides and the chemical assault on humanity, I, before this live, was notified by Chalk. You guys have seen me talk about Chalk before on my page. So Chalk announced, or told me rather, before this live, that we're giving away $160 worth of freebies to a dear soul who comes all the way from Instagram to Rumble, and we're going to hook them up with $160 worth of freebies. And it is first come, first serve. So they're giving away a free $100 bag of the organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, the chocolate powder, which detoxes heavy metals. It boosts your gut microbiome. It's believed to, or is rather studied, to increase stem cell production, which repairs damaged tissues and damaged cells. So not only is it super detoxing, it's also delicious, and it boosts oxytocin, which is the love and bonding hormone, which you may be thinking, am I going to feel lovely and bonding when you drink it? Yes. And also, it's going to calibrate your hormones because, as we know, our hormones are completely under assault today. The other thing you're getting for free is the $60 bottle of the Chalk Minerals, which is extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah. If you type in, literally write this down, type in later, just for fun, the benefits of humic acid, Humic. I'll spell it here for you guys, humic acid. Now, not all humic acid is the same. In fact, most of them are fake. Chalk has humic acid from a humic shale deposit in Utah, certified, certifications of authenticity, everything. These Chalk Minerals, it's called, massively increases detoxification pathways because the minerals bind to heavy metals and excrete them out of the body. It also, you get more nutrients from your food if you are taking the Chalk Minerals because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting the full matrix of minerals, you're getting way more nutrients from the foods you're already eating to freaking begin with. That's what you're getting, $160 worth of freebies, the chocolate and the Chalk Minerals. Here's the way the deal works. So the number one superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the hot water purified shilajit. It's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It massively increases the production of new brain cells. It's called neurogenesis. It also detoxes heavy metals, believed to decalcify the pineal gland. When guys take it, it boosts total testosterone 21% in 90 days. For women, it calibrates your endocrine system. It's pro-fertile. It massively increases your concentration and focus by stimulating the production of new brain cells. You will feel like $1 million taking it. It is a freaking superfood. And most Shilajit is the tar resin that's found on Amazon. It's full of plastics and it's 20 to 30% water for one. 20 to 30% water is in conventional tar resin Shilajit. It's diluted. Chalk went for the hot water purified, way more potent source of Shilajit. That's what we got at chalk.com. So the way the deal works, to get the $160 worth of freebies to the first person, if you go to chalk.com and you look at the male and female vitality stacks, those are the two top combos of superfoods for men and women. And what happens is, if you're taking, so the male or female stack, if you put the subscription in your cart to either the male or female vitality stack, and you apply the coupon code 44life, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, which you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. And automatically you're going to receive the $160 worth of freaking freebies. $160 worth of freebies if you get the male or female stack with the discount code 44life. Now, you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time, but keep in mind a ton of the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose over 90 days to experience the full range of benefits, but you have full control over your subscription when it renews, etc. Now, a bunch of people are on the site right now. The one that's in the male and female vitality stack is the organic ashwagandha, which we mentioned is considered the king of herbs in India. It massively increases cognition and focus. It's really good for your brain, for thinking, for memory, for focus and concentration, everything. It also massively increases melatonin production. So you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. Also, it acts as it is an adaptogen. It lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, which again helps calibrate your other hormones. Apparently, testosterone levels can drop just by high cortisol, the stress hormone. It can affect your testosterone production, which is freaking shocking. So a bunch of people, hold on. So some people have Shilajits and ashwagandhas in their carts right now. Remember to get the stacks to get the best discount, basically dollar for dollar. The male or female vitality stack with that discount is it drops the price on whatchamacallit. Like if you're getting 3 superfoods in the male or female stack and it's 44% off for life, and then you also get the $160 worth of freebies, it's the ultimate bang for your buck. So remember to get the full-blown stacks. Make sure it's a subscription, and also apply the coupon code 44life. Do not pay full price when they're doing the $160 worth of freebies and the discount. Like, my point is that someone keeps trying to order a one-time order. The one-time order, this coupon code doesn't work. So you're automatically paying 44% more. Plus, the one-time orders are already like 20% more than the subscriptions. It's slated to be a subscribing thing because that way, for inventory and logistical purposes, Chalk knows how many people are getting what every month, boom, bang, bing. And then also you benefit because it's a lifetime discount and a lot of the clinically studied benefits are based on 90 days. So you do want to get that consistent dose for 90 days. Now, what boosts your testosterone 87% in 21 days, literally only 21 days, free testosterone, 87%, the Tongkat 100. Tongkat 100, Tongkat Ali, which is wildcrafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. That's the third one in the male vitality stack, and that boosts free testosterone 87 dipping percent in 21 days, which is absolutely shocking and amazing. So shout out to the Tongkat Ali. I love you. It also can boost sperm count up to 688%. Can you even wrap your freaking head around that? That's right. Exactly, Will. That's correct, Will. 100%. Also, the third one in the female vitality stack. I was going to ask you how your call went with Tim, Sonny. The third one in the female vitality stack is the wild-crafted Irish moss, which has the full matrix of minerals. It rebuilds your DNA. I'm going to take a dose of it right now, actually. Wild-crafted Irish moss from Nova Scotia. Most Irish moss is farmed in the Caribbean, and it's full of microplastics. Chalk Irish moss is wild from Nova Scotia. Way more potent. It's also really good for your hormones. It's also actually used as a fertility booster, which I didn't know Irish moss. I mean, I can imagine, though, because anything that has the full matrix of minerals, every single biological process in your body requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting the full matrix of minerals, you are getting more, not only nutrients from your food, because every vitamin requires a mineral to activate it, but also you're getting the benefits of the fact that the minerals bind to heavy metals and excrete them out of the body. So that's what we're talking is detox, man. And also minerals, bioavailable minerals, break down calcifications and acidic deposits in the body. Irish moss has a shitload of minerals. Shilajit has a ton of minerals. And the chalk minerals also has a couple minerals. No, it's full of minerals. And you're getting that for free. The next person to get a male or female stack at chalk.com with the code 44life, you get $160 worth of freebies. Wrap your freaking head around that, man, because that is absolutely wild. Boom, bang, bing. Shout out to Sonny, who talked to Tim. Tim, if you're on the live, comment, dude. It's actually not like Tim to not be on the live. I'm going to take a dose right now of the Irish moss. There's a ton of people on the site. Let me double check. Make sure we still have this slot available. We do right now, but I'm just seeing if someone's, let's see, boom, bang, bing. Okay, let me take this triple dose of the moss here. We must have low testosterone nowadays if you can increase. I know, Will. I know, because you know what's crazy, Will? Shilajit and Tomcat don't even boost testosterone. They calibrate your hormones, and that results in an increase in testosterone because guys' testosterone levels are so low today. It's not like an indiscriminate testosterone booster. It boosts the optimization of your hormones, which results in a boost in testosterone. Shout out to Hippy Dippy, who got 2 female stacks last week. Wow. Shout out to Hippy Dippy. Loving her stacks. She just got them. They're in the mail. Boom, bang, bing. My Irish Moss Far North fan is purple right now. It's sometimes light or dark green. Let me try to get this to focus. Hold on. Come on, camera. Give me a break, man. I'm almost touching the lens. Hold on, I'll do this. What do I do? Yeah, that should do it. Hold on. Let's see. No, that's wrong. Hand capsule. There we go. Haha. See it? Look at it in there. That's the Irish moss, dude. Look at it. Everyone take a moment and just look at this capsule of nutrients. It's like concentrated, dude. It's a billion minerals. If you could microscopically look at this, it probably looks like the cosmos, even though the cosmos are fake. There is stars up there, but it's got to be angels in the firmament, man. It's not other galaxies and shit. My lips tingled for about 5 minutes after drinking chow. Herbert, I told you, dude. I told you you're going to get the niacin flush, man. Shout out to Hippy Dippy. By the way, Hippy Dippy, you're keeping the lights on the live by getting your stacks, and you're going to decalcify your pineal gland. Is that not a valid and noble and valiant thing to make sure your third eye is freaking working? Come on, man. So boom, bang, bing, boom, bang, bingity. Hold on a sec. Let me double check something. Hold on. There we go. So whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, the other thing that's crazy. So apparently this is what we got roasted for a long time ago. When we first launched the chalk shilajit, there was one guy who was selling the tar resin shilajit, and he created this big beef about the lighter Irish moss is more sunlight, shallower water batch. So because it's wild, I know I already said that to you, Far North fan, that the color varies based on seasonal tendencies, but that's what it is. Same benefits, different amount of sunlight and whatnot. I do wonder though, because they're blocking out the sun with chemtrails all the time, that's gotta do something strange to the full range of light that plants are supposed to be absorbing all the time. You know what I mean? That's gotta be another angle to it for sure. But anyways, we got roasted because we had the chalk purified shilajit powder. And then we pulled up the lab tests and we compared lab tests of bioactive compounds between the tar resin shilajit, competitor who was roasting us, and the chalk shilajit. We had between 5 and 10 times, depending on which batch, as many bioactive compounds in our shilajit than in the tar resin shilajit. Because tar resin, they call it a concentrate for some reason. But in order to be a concentrate, you'd think that it'd be concentrated. By being a tar resin, it literally is diluted. So it's the opposite. Anyway, it's inversion, right? It's black magic, basically. But yeah, so that's why we went with the chalk purified shilajit, way more potent, massively increases the production of new brain cells, calibrates your endocrine system, and also gives you way sharper memory, cognition, and focus, which is freaking awesome. So shout out to the Shilajit, which again is in the male and female stack. Next person to get a male or female vitality stack with the discount code 44life. Remember to use the discount code properly on the subscription. You get $160 worth of freebies: the chocolate powder and the $100 bottle of the chalk minerals, which you're going to freaking love. Yeah, yo, Panzer. So two things. Some virus. Let me literally summarize it for you, dude, because you're chill. There's some guy with a virus now that's off that damn cruise ship who's in Switzerland, and there's another one in. Hold on a second. Where is it? Boom, bang, bing. Hold on a sec. Here, another one in the Netherlands. A passenger who later died of HANTA virus was briefly on board a KLM flight from Johannesburg to the Netherlands. So we have a potential that there's going to be another fake pandemic. And then, what was the live title again? About the pandemic action in the gas, or what was it? Bang, bang. Hold on a sec. Is this that? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. Because then we also got the California gas thing, which is freaking shocking. Yeah. So then the gas thing is this, dude. So California's running out of gas, according to the top brass analysts, which is shocking. And also, no, Matthew, the Shilajit is in the Chalk Daily, Matthew. So if you got the Chalk Daily, you got the Shilajit. The same dose of Shilajit, by the way, that's in the bottle of Shilajit. It's just the male vitality stack. The Chalk Daily has Shilajit, Mucuna, Tribulus, Safed Muesli, and cacao extract. So you're getting even more, Matthew. Shout out to Matthew, man, with his male stack. So anyways, we got the fake pandemic potential or whatever, but it's just breaking news. And then the gas thing is that the last boat that came through the Strait of Hormuz before it closed now made it to California. And there's no more boats coming in. So I don't know, dude. I don't know how that's going to pan out, really. $7 a gallon, eh? Holy crappers, Tony. Well, if that's not going to make people want to get a bike and live in a 15-minute city, then I don't know what is, man. Shocking, dude. Shocking. So yeah, that's basically the quick summary there, Panzer. I don't know what's coming around the corner, but it is very strange. Hold on a second. There's a bunch of people on the site right now. Let me double check. Literally, there's like several people. So listen, the way it works is if you go to Chalk, you're on the site and you see the stack. So it's STAQ, right? Stack, because it's chalk, right? It's a play on words. You put the stack subscription in your cart. You apply the discount code 44life. That drops the price on the subscription by 44% off for life. You can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. And automatically, if you are the next person to place your order with the discount code, of course, you get $160 worth of freebies: the chocolate powder and the chalk minerals. Gas jumped 10 cents overnight here. Wow, Panzer, I might have to go out and fill up my, all my jerry cans are full, but I'm going to buy my friend has a few barrels. I think I'm going to fill them up with gas, like steel barrels. And yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, exactly, Herb. Exactly, man. Oh, there we go, far north, man. I don't know what the Sam Dam's going on with the, we should be definitely pulling more oil out of the ground in our own countries and refining it. I'm pretty sure Alberta could fuel all of Canada, no problem, but they send it to freaking, like Saudi Arabia and then import shit from Saudi. It makes no sense unless you're a corporation. That's basically what it's slated for. It's not for us. So anyways, when you place your subscription order, the benefits I'm telling you about the Shilajit and the ashwagandha, that's based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So even consuming them for 1 month is amazing. But the idea is you incorporate these superfoods into your lifestyle. You're experiencing the clinically studied benefits over 90 days. We call it the 90-day chalk challenge. And you feel like $1 million freaking bucks. But the main thing that is shocking, yes, you're getting these amazing superfoods, but the cherry on top is the $160 worth of freebies: the chocolate powder and the chalk minerals, which again, there is not another mineral supplement out there like the chalk minerals, because you can go buy a freaking iron supplement or a, blah, blah, blah. Most mineral supplements are not absorbable. They are literally non-bioavailable minerals. So your body can't even utilize them. Billions of dollars every single year is spent on literally supplements that do nothing or very little. what did they find? 80% of the supplements on Amazon contain less than 20% of what it says on the bottle. It's the Wild West, dude. You got to know what you're getting. And if you're taking the male or female vitality stack, not only do you know what you're getting, but you're also getting the ability to basically consolidate supplement regimens. You don't need to willy-nillyingly be taking 55 different things if you have the the stacks. If you have the full-blown stack, you're getting the hormone benefits, the brain benefits, the mineral benefits, hair, skin, and nails, pineal gland. Like, you don't need to go do a pineal gland detox kit if you're taking the Shilajit, basically, which is freaking shocking. So, okay, hold on a second. There's a bunch of people on the site right now. Hold on a sec. Yeah, exactly. Panzer, that's crazy, dude. The Buffalo Sabres, eh? I don't even know, actually, to be honest, enough about sports to know what team, like what sport that is, to be honest. But shout out to Panzer, dude. And he doesn't actually watch sports. He's joking. He was commenting the other day about how it's bred in circuses. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, hold on a second. Let me double check something here. What did I draw? The Tomcat. So Tomcat Ali, again, in the male vitality stack. Hold on a second. In the male vitality stack, again, boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. There's a bunch of people looking at the male and female stacks right now. They just gave me a 10-minute timer, and then we basically have to close down the deal. So if you're on the site right now, you got 10 minutes. And remember, they just did a, they just did a announcement, rather, or they messaged me, because we got insiders on the site right now. For the next 9 minutes and 43 seconds, anyone who orders anything is getting a freebie included in their order. But if you get the male or female stack, you get the full-blown $160 worth of freebies. But previously, it was like, unless you get a stack, you're not getting anything for free. Now, if you can't get a full-blown stack, get a Shilajit, get a freaking Shilajit and a Tomcat, and you will get a freebie included in your order, the chalk minerals. But if you get the full-blown vitality stacks, you're getting the $160 worth of freebies, and there's 9 minutes and 15 seconds left on this freebie deal. It was supposed to be the first person. Danny already got it, and now we're on the fence for the guy who's getting he tried to get the one-time order. Do not get the one-time order. Make sure you get a subscription. Apply that discount code 44life to get the 44% off lifetime discount, and then boom, bang, bing, you're going to get $160 worth of freebies. I was offered a spot on the local news radio, 9:30 a.m., and had to turn it down. Can't speak freely until May 28th. Guys, so Panzer Poppy is a member of law enforcement, and he has a lot to share on his mind. And he is officially, I think, retiring, right, on May 28th. And then he's going to be, dude, we will literally see him on Instagram Reels. He will be posting his ass off, sharing inside information. So shout out to freaking Panzer Poppy, dude. Hold on a second. Dude, there's like 15 people on the site right now. We do not have that much freebies to give away. If you're on the fence, guys, quickly get your order placed with the discount code 44life. Do not willy-nilly this deal. We got 8.5 minutes left. 8 minutes and 10 seconds, actually. Cheers to the spring water, by the way, guys. Keep in mind, too, we were looking at this yesterday. Listen to this. So, where did it go? Boom, bang, bang. Yeah, look at this. So, where did it go? Here. I didn't know Glendale, California had so many Armenians. Did you guys know that? So listen to this. The benefits of Irish moss for women far exceed my expectational thoughts. I didn't even know some of these benefits. Yeah, we will, Panzer. I'll get you to call in, dude. Well, wait, Panzer, couldn't you secretly speak out on the radio because they wouldn't see your face and you could just be like an alias? So listen, Irish moss has significant benefits for women, primarily supporting thyroid function, hormonal balance, and nutrient intake due to its high iodine, iron, and mineral content. It acts as a prebiotic to improve gut health while promoting skin health, boosting immunity, and providing essential iron and calcium. So it helps regulate the thyroid gland because it has iodine in it, and also supports healthy metabolism. So proper weight. So you can't say weight loss, but it says here metabolism. So you got to put the two together. Steph Lynn said, I'm new here. What is in the female stack? What does it do for me? I'm 44 going into okay. So Steph, So two things. For one, welcome to Rumble. Two, the website is chalk.com. I think you're already there. The female stack is hot water purified shilajit, which is clinically studied to optimize your hormones. It massively increases the production of new brain cells, so you get sharper memory, concentration, and focus. It's a powerful hormone optimizer. It has something in it called carbon 60 or C60, which has anti-aging effects. It also detoxes heavy metals and is believed to decalcify the pineal gland. Now, Steph, let me say something. So that's the first one in the female stack. The second one in the female stack is the organic ashwagandha, and the third one is the wild crafted Irish moss. Now, I met a woman who was in her early 60s who had a similar situation to you. I met her at the spring that I still get spring water from. She told me she's been having night sweats, like cold sweats in the night, every single night, summer, winter, doesn't matter. She's sweating in the middle of the night, which is a hormone thing because of her age and because of the thing you mentioned. I got her on shilajit. She got the female stack. She started taking the shilajit, the ashwagandha. Within 2 weeks, she texted me and said, dude, she didn't say dude. She said, wow, blah, 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 blah. I don't get these cold sweats anymore like I had. And that's not a normal thing, by the way. It's because of hormone disruptors. That's at least what some natural doctors say, is that women having those situations as they age is some cultures don't have them. And it's because of the food. It's because of the food, air, and water supply, the chemicals, the contaminants, and all that. But guys, hold on. So there's 5 minutes left. I'm going to keep talking to you, Steph. I got more to say, but I wanted to say this quickly because there's a bunch of people on the site right now. If you get the male or female Vitality Stack subscription and you put it in your cart and you apply the discount code 44LIFE, you get a 44% off lifetime discount on the subscription. And if you place your order, you're getting $160 worth of freebies, which includes the $100 bag of chocolate powder and the $60 bottle of the chalk minerals. If you get another stack, if you get a male and female Vitality Stack, because you want to support your husband's hormones and brain function and detox and memory and concentration and focus and testosterone levels, or vice versa, husbands ordering for their wives. Let's all decalcify our pineal glands in this house, man, not just one of us. If you get both stacks, you're going to get an additional freebie. So the fact that this is clinically studied, you are going to receive benefits. As soon as you pop your first freaking capsule of shilajit, you begin to receive benefits. But keep in mind, the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. If you think about it, we've been exposed to microplastics, pesticides, heavy metals, and all this stuff literally for decades. Don't expect to be fully decalcified in 30 days. It's about incorporating it into your lifestyle and detoxing daily. Shout out to Panzer, who said, Aloha Patriot and myself love our chalk supplements. Shout out to Panzer Poppy. If I remember correctly, didn't you get a shilajit and an Irish moss? I'm pretty sure you did, Panzer Poppy. Shout out to Panzer, dude. Dude, Panzer, let's freaking hook you up, man. You haven't even tried the Chad mode yet. Get the Chad mode, get the male stack. We'll hook you up to the freaking max, Panzer. Just make sure you use the code 44LIFE, 44LIFE on the subscription. So, Mrs. Steph, the second superfood that's in the male and female stack is the certified organic ashwagandha. So just so you know that what you're taking with chalk is completely different, night and day difference to what you find on Amazon and whatnot. Our ashwagandha has 14 times as many bioactive compounds as conventional sources of ashwagandha. So most ashwagandha only has 2.5% with analytes, which is the bioactive compound. And chalk's ashwagandha is standardized to contain 35% with analytes. With analytes is the main bioactive compound that is responsible for the hormone optimization benefits, the cognition benefits, the brain function benefits. You get a way better sleep while you're taking it because it massively increases your melatonin production, which obviously gives you a much more rejuvenative and restorative sleep. So you're going to feel like $1 million taking it. And it also was shown to increase the hair, skin, and nail health because of the hormone. People don't know hair, skin, and nails. A lot of that has to do with your hormones, 100%. Let me see. Boom, bang, bing. Yeah. So, and then the third one in the female stack is the wild crafted Irish moss, which massively increases your nutrient absorption and nutrient transportation. Guys, there's like 4 minutes left, by the way. 4 minutes left. If you're on the site right now, get your order placed ASAP with the discount code 44LIFE, and you get massive freebies. $160 worth of freebies. If you get a single stack, a male or female Vitality Stack, make sure you apply the discount code 44LIFE. Do not pay full price. That's also how you get the freebies. And if you get a double stack, the male and female stack, you're getting the chocolate powder, $100 bag of organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, the $60 bottle of the chalk minerals, which is literally one of humic acid, which is in the chalk minerals, is one of the most powerful heavy metal detoxifying agents in the natural world. It increases your gut microbiome. It grabs onto stuff and excretes it out of you. It's literally a game changer, and you're getting that for free. But if you get the male and female stack, you get the lit, you get the chalk minerals, and you get the $60 bottle of the chalk 7 Wonders, which takes the total of freebies to $220 if you get the male and female vitality stack. And again, this is because a couple on Friday, a bunch of people got double stacks for their husband, and they got it for their wife and themselves, and vice versa. And that's just freaking, that's what a power couple would do, dude. Everyone detoxing in the house, everyone decalcifying and boosting their hormones. Not to mention, by the way, the Tongkat Ali and the Chalk Daily, which is in the male vitality stack, increase reproductive organ function, sperm count, and sperm motility. Cacao is like an aphrodisiac, right? But let's just say it's revered in ancient India and ancient Malaysia for being an extremely potent and powerful fertility booster and reproductive organ function booster as well. And it also increases testosterone, of course, massively. So, and that's the problem again today, guys. Men have on average 50% reduction in testosterone in the last 50 years, which is obviously unsustainable. I can only imagine what could be causing that, because officially, environmental toxins could be to blame. Environmental toxins, you say? Do you mean the toxins like the pesticides and herbicides that are being sprayed? Would you call that environmental or synthetic? They make it sound like the environment is just like polluted. Well, it is, but because of the chemicals and contaminants and the microplastics and the pesticides and all this crazy shit. Shocking, man. So hold on a second. Boom, bang, bang. Dude, a ton of people are on the site right now. Some people apparently are literally plugging in their cards right now. I'm just getting updates from the back end of the site, from like their top customer service rep who's updating me on what's going on, telling me who's moving around. We got male and female stacks in carts. We got a minute and a half left. If you place your order with that code 44life, you get those freebies fully locked in. I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram again too, and we'll have a bunch more people on here. And I just want to make sure that you guys get grandfathered into this freaking deal, dude. Hold on a second. Let me double check. Okay, let me see here. Okay, we're down to the wire, man. Literally a minute left, and there's still a bunch of people on the site right now. Yeah, and also, by the way, Shilajit is a potentiator, so it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. So that's another one of the amazing things about taking the male or female stack, is you're getting even more benefits than if you were just taking one of them. You know what I mean? It's like the full combo of it really hits home. So let me see here. Boom, bang, bang. Wow, interesting. Yeah, the gas thing is a little bit strange for sure that it's running low. Okay, hold on. So we hit the countdown timer window. So Chalk said whoever's on the site right now gets to be grandfathered in. So if you place your order, because you're already on the site, but basically we're not taking new, like if you go to the site now, you're not really, you missed the window. But whoever's on the site right now, you place your order ASAP, you're getting the $160 worth of freebies if it's for a male or female vitality stack. Comments, boom, bang, bing, are loading. Yeah, that's right. And the other weird thing is that Dialed said he doesn't see this pandemic sticking due to HANTA virus transmissibility mechanisms. But Dialed, do you think that whatchamacallit, couldn't they just say it was highly transmissible or something? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they could just say it transmits all right, and then just fluff the numbers and do a new test, like a PCR test, I mean, are they really going to try to throw at us an energy lockdown, a health lockdown, and a pandemic and a great reset and a world of war? Like, little bit shocking, man. But hopefully no one has any fear while they're listening to this, because I'm not fearful. Like, it's obviously a little bit shocking and we wonder what's coming around the corner. But I would never say I'm scared or fearful. You know, you don't want to be in fear, right? Okay, hold on a second. Let me double check. Boom, bang, bing. Yeah, Herb, that's right, man. Consider the jab plus the ticks, new pandemic. Yeah, that's right. Well, apparently, I just posted this video of someone finding there was a deer that they found in the um, forest in the States that is completely covered in ticks. And the poster says that all living creatures in the forest are under threat due to the tick cases being released from the sky. So go find an animal where you are and try to see if it has ticks on it. Like, is it really that all over the place? Okay, hold on a second. Let me check. Hold on. Okay. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? If you're on the site right now, get your order placed ASAP. We're going to be live again in a little bit here. I got to get some posts up because this breaking, shocking news about this new pandemic is coming around the corner as well, and everyone needs to whatchamacallit, keep their head on a swivel with this thing. But yeah, if you're on the site, you place your order, your freebie deal will be 100% honored. So congratulations in advance. To anyone who gets their freebies locked in, remember the code 44life. Do not pay full price, and you can ask any questions on the site as well to the real-time, real-life person that you'd be talking to. Okay, we'll see you guys in a little bit on the next live that is going to be soon. Keep your live notifications on in like literally an hour or something. Okay, so much love, everyone. We'll see you in a little bit.